Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're going to talk about the full moon, which is July 10th. That's tonight, with the sun being in Cancer and the moon being in Capricorn. A full moon, again, is when the moon and the sun are in complete opposition so that the sun shines its light directly on the moon. Now, what does this mean? Cancer is a water sign, and it has to do with big time emotions, family, heritage, home, nurturing, mothering, anything to do with caring and diving deep psychologically into your emotions at times. Figuring out the root of the cause of things, because it's also your foundation, not only just for your home and your heritage and who you are, but the foundation of who you are in a psychoanalysis sort of way. Capricorn is parental structures. It is authoritative structures. It can do anything with parents or people like bosses who are in charge of you, or also it has a lot to do with the opposite things of Cancer that are outside the home, such as your job, career, who you aspire to be, big time goals. So when there's this opposition, it's an access point of who you are at home versus where you want to be in your life. You could also have issues arise or dreams about dynamics between parents or anyone that is in a superlative position, or about your children if you are a parent. And it's interesting because Saturn is in Aries right now, so both the sun and the moon are making a T-square to Saturn. So they're each making a square to Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn, and Saturn is all about all those things: structure, wisdom, taking things slow, sometimes roadblocks to be more cautious. And Saturn's in Aries. Another thing about this is Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn are all cardinal signs, meaning the signs that like to take initiative. If you think about the 4 cardinal signs, they're the signs that usher in a new season. So for Cancer, it's the beginning of summer. For Capricorn, it's the beginning of winter. For Aries, obviously beginning of spring, and Libra is the beginning of fall. So that energy, if you have any of those, any placements, especially in your big 3 that are those signs, you're going to be more of a go-getter. And it surprises people sometimes because they think Libra, a go-getter, or Cancer, like, it's easier to see with the Aries and the Capricorn, but no, they really are. They like to get things moving and starting. They're very good leaders. But so anyways, just about this full moon, it's also called the thunder moon because of all the lightning and thunder we have here in the northern hemisphere. It's also called the buck moon because the male deer are shedding their horn, or beginning their new horns. And so anyway, I just want to say that this full moon, and all full moons really access like deeper emotions, but this one, since it's in a water sign, water sign is emotional, Cancer with Capricorn, it's gonna have to do with psychoanalyzing yourself and who you are in the outside world, your place at home and your place in career or status, even in the neighborhood, even your stance in the family, your role in the family, because we all want to be something, well, we all want to be a part of something. And then with that Saturn in the mix, it's adding in a little bit more of a serious side to it. Saturn is a very serious sign, and whenever there are aspects to Saturn, especially with the luminaries are the sun and the moon because they illuminate the most brightly. It tends to really highlight that area. So just for now, that's all I'm going to say. Ask any questions that you have. I've been studying astrology for over 20 years, and I find it very fascinating. Something interesting was last night I had just this terrible nightmare that I was in this huge argument with my mom, and it was really heated, and we grew up kind of not very close, and it just brought up some old feelings. And besides that, like, I had no other really major feelings, and then that just popped in. I'm like, oh yeah, the full moon with Capricorn and sun in Cancer. So let me know how you're doing, and stay calm, stay safe, and have fun, because full moon is pretty fun. A lot of wildlife out there. Be careful, because people drive crazy, and there's hospitals literally prepare for full moons, and so do psych wards and hospitals, and prisons and everything. So there's a reason lunatic is derived from Luna, the moon. But anyway, it's full moon. We're going to try to go fishing tonight. I hope you have a good one, and stay tuned, because I'm gearing out of TikTok more to this channel.